just do some tasting. We're gonna take now. These came to us. Yes.
Yeah, we're starting easy
with
tasting.
3.
But we don't have to mix anything, so
No, we just
we're going to start the week
by drinking straight hard alcohol.
Yeah, it's a good day for that.
Yeah. So we've got Cruzan Estate Diamond Dark Rum. Now this is part of the Distiller's collection. So these you
we
can
also
usually
have the
get.
light rum.
Yeah,
So,
we get the light, and then we
same
got
thing.
what is this one? This is a
That's
single barrel. So the bottle designs look a little different. Like I have another single barrel that's in a big tall bottle.
Yeah.
So I think this is the kind of a reissue of the collector's edition.
So the bottles,
Collectors.
these bottles are all the same. It's just different designs on them.
Yeah.
Same shape, size, cap, pop.
Whoa!
Whoa! All right there, Doug.
My hand's killing me from
Way to
sparring.
Pop the rum cherry.
Popped it.
And the fact that Liam kicked you in your hand.
That doesn't help either. Yeah, it kicked me right here. It hit my bone. Didn't really hurt, but then I started swelling up and turning purple.
I got kicked in the leg yesterday.
I think I said
Yeah.
that.
Like the back of the knee, because I turned wrong. I was in MMA class and I turned wrong. Still sore.
Yeah, I did a shin to shin action.
All right, so
this one's over here.
Yep.
This
This
and
one's over here.
We know it. We know.
yeah,
what
we
that
know the
is.
dark and the light.
It's just this one goes with whatever the hell this is.
Yeah,
Which
that's
one do I
cool.
get here?
So
I've
we'll
got
do
the
this.
dark.
So we're nice and organized.
Yeah, except they're probably you want to put them on here because I've been finding if I don't put them here, they don't show up on screen right.
Oh, fair enough.
And then I'm like, oh, I wish I could change that, but you can't.
Lessons of experience.
It's recording.
Yes. So we changed it while it was recording.
Right.
This time.
This is
And the camera's over
experience. This is me learning.
Yeah, and passing
From
on that
experience,
knowledge.
yeah.
We should document this.
And we just did. It's all,
It's video documentation. Yeah.
that's the best documentation ever.
Excellent.
So this one here, we'll just go down. Now we're not tasting comparison because that's dumb.
We're just
They're
giving
completely
notes.
different.
Yeah.
Right. So this
They're
one,
different types of rum. Yeah.
it's a blend of 5 years and older, and that's kind of the trick. And I've learned this, and I often get it wrong. But if it says 5 years, that is the youngest of the rum that can be in this.
There could be
blend.
a 12-year-old rum in there.
Right.
but
My guess is
there's nothing younger than 5 years.
right. My guess is that the master distiller and the blender doesn't put really high-end stuff in a lot. I'm guessing they'd only put it,
Probably not in a blend.
No,
Unless it's a
why
really
would you-
expensive blend, but
Right, if-
then you'd probably label it like a 10-year blend.
right, and then
as
you'd have
opposed to
the
a
minimum of
5-year
10. So,
Yeah.
so this is, I don't want to call it a mixer as much, but they all have their purpose. A single barrel is going to be, I think, now I don't know, but it could be completely different than these three. So I'd like to
blend. I'm
see
thinking
how
it probably
they
is.
react.
I'm guessing it's going to be a little bit.
It looks
oaky.
darker.
Yeah, this is definitely going to be oaky. It's aged in
Yeah.
an oak barrel. So
So, I love
This is-
rum.
Yeah, rum is good.
You smell that? It just smells like a party.
It smells
Like caramel
like there's
sweetness.
coconut or something.
Maybe
It
coconut.
smells very Caribbean.
Sweet. Yes.
It smells like you're on a boat and there's a guy's like, let me make you some rum punch, man.
Right.
And he pours you this stuff that burns your teeth.
And you're like,
but
yes!
it tastes awesome.
You're like, I don't have any teeth left. But
But neither does he because
Right, he never
have you,
probably
you've been to the
started.
islands, right?
yeah. Let's just say
The dental care of
dentistry
England
is
and
not at the highest
yeah.
end, right?
And a different diet. Sugary sweets.
Sounds like a good diet. I would think, well, our diet's McDonald's, so. Well, that's what
It
people would
is?
say.
Oh. I've been eating a lot of salad. Tossed salad with jelly and syrup.
Great. I was going on the American stereotype. Since we were just
Okay.
stereotyping outside of here, I figured we should stereotype ourselves back because somebody in England / wherever we were talking about, whatever island that was, let's call it Jamaica or Bermuda or any of those.
We didn't name a single island.
No,
so
I'm just gonna name
everybody
them all.
can be like, oh, it's the other island.
Toxin.
That wasn't us, man. That was the other island they were talking about.
Yes.
They got the worst hygiene in the Caribbean.
Stupid.
The Bermudans are like stupid Barbadians. The Barbadians are like stupid Haitians. The
And
Haitians
we're,
like,
and we're the McDonald's eating Americans.
Pizza.
Fast food. Pizza? Is that what we're known for? What? Question of the day. For those that are in Europe, or not even, those that aren't in the U.S., maybe even
all
Canada
non-US
counts.
people, yeah.
What do you guys...
What's the stereotype of...
Yeah, what's our biggest stereotype?
Yeah.
French fries? Pizza? Like, what do we eat? Like, I would think that it would be fast food.
That would make sense.
Because we're all heavy people here.
Speak for
Not all.
yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Generalizing.
geez.
The generalizing.
Some people are working on it.
Working on becoming heavy.
Yeah, right. So this is sweet. Mm-hmm. I mean, we put a
Light.
little bit of water in there, so it's not
Yeah.
crazy burn. It's sweet, it's light, but it's got that dark rum kind of syrupy taste to it. Not consistency,
No.
but like a little bit more syrupy taste.
Molasses, brown sugar. I would, you know what? I want to say coconut too, but I'm wondering if that's just because we've been trained
To think of rum with tropical
coconut.
drinks.
Yeah. So I think there's some psychological things going on.
I think there is, but if you smell it, it's
I
like
know.
maybe it's Pavlovian with our smell response or something.
It
But
could
I
be.
think there may be.
I doubt they put it.
No,
it's
I'm
a
sure they
masterful blend. Oh, 5 to 12-year-old rum. So you were
Oh, there we
correct
go.
on the 12. You read
I
this
didn't even
crap
read the
in there?
bottle.
Rich notes. Oh, well, these are the obvious. Oaks and vanillas.
Yeah, vanilla. Okay, yeah.
Whatever. And vanilla typically is another big one for that. Usually comes with the oak anyway.
Yeah. I'm guessing it's not. This is more.
I almost get
vanilla-y.
like a prickly pear fruit when I burped a little bit.
Did you eat prickly pears before coming down? Okay, then that might be in the
I
rum.
blended them all up last week, which I highly don't suggest doing. It didn't come out as I hoped.
When you
Prickly
say
pear
come
is,
out, it didn't taste how.
no,
you
no,
hope?
it just didn't taste right.
Okay,
Or
good.
it tastes like prickly pear is like this pungent,
We
like
don't have to
flavorful.
talk about how it comes out.
No,
Thank you, Jen.
it's a very somebody that would laugh at his own.
Some people just love poop humor. My boss's wife loves poop humor.
Really?
It's hilarious. She was a like a hairdresser on Newbury Street for a long time. Very.
Poop humor town.
But she's got a couple of kids, you know, so she's been through the whole mommy thing, and it's like you just start talking about poop, and she starts laughing uncontrollably. It's awesome because that's my kind of humor. I can deliver on that.
As long as that's the way you roll.
Her Indian name is Brown Cloud.
I didn't know she was
I hope she's
Indian.
watching this. She'll
Whoa.
appreciate that.
So this one, what does this one got in?
This is
no
the-
magic words.
No magic words. This is the single barrel.
Is it still 40?
It is still 40%. Select rums aged 5 to 12 years, expertly blended, and aged again in a single American oak barrel.
Yeah, oaky.
I think. Yeah, you definitely get that oak smell.
Yeah. I almost need to have some more in there. But there's probably plenty in there. I don't have to get all crazy. And since it's Thanksgiving week, this is a reminder. Everybody should go out and get themselves some stovetop.
Did you just invest in
Yeah,
stovetop?
Yeah.
I don't even know. Can you invest in that? You have to invest in craft.
Yeah. Do you invest in craft?
No, I maybe
Commodity?
I have.
Because a lot of people
financial
make
guy
their
that
own
might do that.
stuffing.
That's why I brought this because
Okay.
I don't make my own stuffing. I love this stuff.
You just add water, right?
I don't even remember. It's
These
like
things are
making
great.
Yeah, you just add water.
Yeah.
It's awesome. Like if I could just have this, if I was a bachelor, my house would just have stacks of this.
You could just spice some hamburger buns, chop them up, and eat those.
Dude, this stuff's awesome. My favorite. And then you got to have your canned cranberry juice, but the cranberry sauce. Though somebody said something
Where's
about
the gravy?
Thanksgiving. I can't get Ian drank all the gravy. That's what happened to the gravy.
Part French. We love our gravy.
Right.
French Canadian.
I was gonna say
Yeah.
Andrews. That sounds English to me.
Oh, my dad was.
Oh, I see. It's one of those.
You know,
Family
families are made of two parts. The mother and the father. When they love each other very much, they hug each other in a very special way.
They hug each other in a special way.
I've never heard this story. Please go on.
Have you heard about the birds and the bees, Derek? It's very similar.
Okay, which one's got the penis?
The bee.
Oh, that's a stinger. Oh, is it a euphemism?
I think so.
So,
It might not be.
That's
Maybe for Asians.
yeah. That's a euphemism.
The stinger's small.
Oh, is it? Oh, we're right. Let's
Right to the racial joke. Sorry,
let's
folks. I take it back.
stereotype everybody. Next, let's. I don't know of any other stereotypes. What was the
You've
thing?
seen The Hangover too, right? No. Okay, never
I
mind.
haven't seen The Hangover 1. Anyway,
All right.
is that more potent than this?
I think so. Yeah, this is definitely more potent just because the.
That's thicker, more viscous.
It is.
heavy, which kind of goes with all those things I just said.
When I get an oaky flavor like an oak barrel aged rum, I always think of like a single malt or something that's another alcohol strong like that that's aged
Right.
in rum barrels. So I always get I know it's rum and it tastes like rum, but it makes me immediately think of a whiskey or
It's not as sweet as
or
this.
Scotch. No, this is sweeter.
And I think that's because that just it brings more alcohol, but they're probably all 40.
They're all 40, yeah.
So
I think it's the oak that does that too.
yeah, it tames it a little bit, makes it a little heavier, a little more richer and flavorful. This one's a little more light. I think would work good in a in a Polynesian cocktail.
Definitely.
Calls for rum.
Tiki.
Yep.
Tiki. Yeah.
This could work, but you know how last week we were getting a lot of the smoky notes?
Yeah.
I'm wondering if you use this, you're going to get oaky notes. Not
Yeah.
just because it's an alliteration, but I think that you may get other flavors, which may be good or bad, but
It's not an alliteration, by the way.
no, because I need a third one.
Yeah, they have to start with the same letter.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, they don't. Yeah, they rhyme.
Okie notes.
Sure, ruin his world. Yeah.
Sorry. I know there's people out there screaming at their computer screens
yeah.
like, that's not
It's
alliteration.
better he calls me out on it than they call him out on it.
Yeah, I just
Well,
saved
no,
a...
now they're deleting it because
The
Like, oh,
comments
never
already
mind.
been posted, and they remove them.
Yeah, I just saved a lot of time. That's all.
I was about to try and make that into alliteration, but now I can't.
No.
I like that better, but I don't know what I would do.
Well, you
with-
like the oak, and you like the cream.
yeah,
you
it's
love
more
that
like
stuff.
a
Yeah.
more like a bourbon without the. It's like a bourbon without a kick in the pants.
Yeah, this makes
More
me
vanilla.
think... The dark makes me think more of a rum. This makes me think more of a
Yeah.
sipping rum.
I don't get a lot of like that coconut thing, that
No,
tropical
no,
thing
no.
out of that. I get more of an aged goodness.
You can smell the oak. I mean, you get the oak from the nose. Definitely.
If you were to do like a drink, a cocktail that was very centric around rum,
Yeah.
like rum and I wouldn't encourage this because it's not something I want, but rum and like a sweet vermouth or something like that, this would probably play well because you'd have like 2 ounces of this and then a half ounce of sweet vermouth and maybe some bitters or something like that. Then I would want to go this because
That's going to go more with a fruity or a sweeter drink because it's going to play well. Where the
Jaeger, some other
the
herbs.
oakiness of this isn't going to go so well with the sweet drinks. It'd be weird flavor.
Sour.
I think.
I
Definitely
really nice
sour.
rum sour.
Yeah, yeah.
Maybe what would a rum sour be? I guess that would be.
Rum and sour mix.
Yeah, but there's probably a name for it.
Oh, okay.
Because a lot of
Okay,
stuff
yeah.
when you look at something sour, it's like like a tequila sour, margarita, right? There's a lot of things you can come up with.
yeah.
There's probably something for rum sour that I'm not getting the name for. Kind of
Well,
like
we haven't had enough to drink yet, so it'll come to you.
Well, let's keep going then.
Like I moved that along. I wasn't trying to move it along, but I moved it along.
This has got more. You'll figure it.
I'll figure it out. That's a really light, light smell.
Light smell. Reminds me of more of a Blanco tequila where it's very there's a little bit of alcohol note. Like you get the alcohol, you might get a little
Oh.
sweetness, but not too bad. And then that is
you get
completely different than me.
almost more burn just because it's lighter, and there's not another flavor that's
There's
overpowering
no
it.
oak to round it out. There's no additional
Yeah.
like molasses flavor.
It finishes really clean though. Doesn't it?
it's tasty and not aggressive. Like there's some rums that are just super aggressive that'll like tear your face out. That is not aggressive. It's almost slightly dangerous. You add ice to that and it might almost be
Yes.
too easy to drink.
I can feel the alcohol burn when I breathe out after drinking
Yeah.
it. So it's definitely got some kick to it, but it's light on the tongue. It's light
Yeah.
on the nose.
This is a mixer for people because people say I need a rum that I can use in a cocktail because my wife or girlfriend doesn't like the taste of alcohol. What can
Yeah.
I do? This is the
this is
type of
good,
rum
yeah.
that pair into that.
Estate Diamond
they
Light
say my
Rum.
husband doesn't like the taste of alcohol.
Never heard that.
So
one.
this is charcoal filtered to create the perfect light rum blend. Still aged in American oak barrels, but it's not double aged like this is.
It's not as exciting. The excitement
Not as
factor
ex-
definitely climbs up from here to here to here.
Yeah.
This is the mixer.
So if we go exciting, we're looking at this
Right.
from the least to the most.
And they're all the same.
Yeah.
The same. They're all 5 years or whatnot. They're just
Right. They're all
blended
5 to
different,
12 years.
filtered
I think
different.
it says the same on all 5 to 12 years.
Right.
What's
Yeah.
the last one? One's a single barrel, one's a light, and one's
So
Dark.
light, dark, and single barrel.
So, and that's the other thing is people see a dark rum and they think Gosling's, which is like a black rum, right?
or a Bacardi
Yeah,
dark or
or even a black spiced Kraken, Captain Morgan Black.
Myers, yeah.
Any of those that are like those, I think are a little bit more
Those are black rums.
right. And
yeah.
I found that they're either extremely aggressive, kind of like the Myers is a lot more like it's straight up in your face, dry, not sweet.
Yep.
Then you have Black Seal, which is like dark molasses, like almost a candy in rum. The
They
Distiller.
go overboard with sweetness.
Right,
Yeah.
a dark rum. This can be considered a dark rum, even though it's more amber in color.
Yeah.
It's a dark rum.
So you have light rums, which are basically clear, and then you have dark rums that run the gambit from, amber to pitch black.
Right.
Right.
I find a place for each of them, and I think
Yeah.
that the dark rums play a neat, like a dark black rum fits good on a cocktail like at the top, so it just like floats in and you get that like black
Yeah,
like
for a
look to
look.
it from an effect, and you get that first sip and you get that sweeter molasses flavor.
Yeah.
Then you bring in one of these rums because a lot of times I see them in combination, like
Well,
even on
they use
dark
2
and light.
rums, yeah. Yeah, definitely.
I don't really know why you'd go dark and light except for you're almost blending it yourself.
Yeah. Well, there's the color aspect. So if you're looking for the visual aspect of the drink, there's that. There's also a flavor aspect because
this doesn't have that much flavor.
Right. I mean, you want to add some booze, but not overpower the flavor. So you mix your dark and your light, so that you can get that kick that you're looking for.
It does have that molasses though,
but not get that sugary sweetness that you might not want in your drink. So
it's
I can understand
through and through a good taste. Very, very light, not just in color, but in flavor. It's very easy to drink.
It dances lightly upon the tongue.
You want a question of the day?
I do.
What movie do you watch on Thanksgiving?
People watch movies on
Football?
Thanksgiving. I thought it was
Football
I
counts as a
watch
movie.
football.
The Lions. The Lions.
Long as it's high five, Jen. Yeah.
That really didn't have a dramatic effect.
It didn't. It did for us, but no one can see you right now.
What do they call it? The Wave.
Lions.
The Lions.
Bears,
So what do you
lions.
watch on Thanksgiving? Are you the type?
Or Charlie Brown Thanksgiving.
The Charlie Brown Thanksgiving. That's only a half hour.
It is. Some
Yeah,
people love
yeah.
to watch the
It doesn't have
parades,
to be, I
right?
guess, yeah, the parades
There's the
on
parades.
Thanksgiving.
So the
That's
parade's the
Macy's
big
Day?
one. Football's the big one.
Yeah.
Is
Other
the
than
Macy
that-
Day Parade?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think
the
so.
Macy's.
You know what I kind of like about
What do we
those?
have for movies on Thanksgiving? We don't really have movies for
Yeah, you
Thanksgiving.
have a Christmas Carol.
We have
No, what are
Christmas-
those? There's
Christmas
the
Story.
black and white Christmas movies
The
there.
Christmas Story.
Yeah, those I think they come on later.
It's a
at night.
Wonderful Life.
Yep.
Yeah,
you know what I
It's a
think?
Wonderful Life.
Unless this is Christmas, but I think it's Thanksgiving. I can't remember. But I know that my
That's
father
what
used to
they
watch the Twilight Zone marathons.
Oh,
I don't know
maybe,
what
I
day
don't
that
know.
was, but he always I can't remember one of these two holidays, someplace in there
I think that was the day after Christmas.
that he watched. It might have been
I
the day
think,
after Christmas.
yeah.
He just watches Twilight Zone marathons. I've watched Twilight Zone and I don't get it. Like I've never been like, whoa, that's really cool. Like I watched. I'm like, okay. And he watches them. I bought them all on DVD. Each year I buy him a box that he has all of them now. He probably still watches them and then the marathon. Like he's really into that.
That's cool.
For me, I don't even really watch anything.
One at a time is good.
Or one.
Once is enough.
Just
One is enough.
It's a Wonderful Life.
It's football.
I really
Yeah.
can't.
And
Yeah.
it's a football game that I usually
Sound
don't
of
care
Music.
about.
That plays
For
on
Christmas?
Thanksgiving.
Oh, Thanksgiving? Is that Thanksgiving?
The
one?
Sound of Music. You guys come up with some
I like
ideas.
the
What do you do?
Sound
You know
Was it
what?
the Van Trupps?
Yeah, Van Traps.
Van Traps.
Van Traps.
That sounds
Van
familiar.
Trapp
That's the
family.
Sound of Music.
That's the family
That's
from
the Sound of Music, yeah.
The hills
What do you
are-
guys do in Europe, man?
They don't have Thanksgiving in Europe, I don't believe, because that's pretty American.
I was thinking more because
Pretty
there's
American.
like at least 7 holidays between now and Christmas, and then after in Europe. Like they just had
Yeah,
one
they
in
have-
Germany. Like
Do they
I think
have
it's a ballista,
their
Bastilla.
equivalent to Thanksgiving?
Don't bang my mic.
Like,
were there pilgrims in England that settled?
There were-
no, an equivalent, not.
No, they have the unique experience of having been like built up and destroyed so many times. I don't know
Right.
if they have any.
Bastille Day
Yeah, that's it. That's the only thing I can think
in
of.
France. Bastille Day. Maybe that's-
And there's
know
some
what that
for
stands for.
Boxing
Boxing Day in China. is-
Germany. I thought that was in Canada.
Boxing
Day. That's Canada.
Oh, the Boxers' Rebellion was in China. Okay, sorry.
And they also whistled in
Screwing
Snakes
up my
Fall
world
behind
history,
them.
folks.
So
Carrie were here, she'd correct me.
Yeah.
you guys have to have a holiday. It's probably not the dominant and taking over of Native Americans, but I'm sure at some point you had some sort of holiday. What do you guys get from movies? What do you watch on those holidays?
Yeah.
I would rather just like eat lots of food and then go into a coma.
See, Thanksgiving for me is about going. I always go home, so it's
Right.
about seeing family, hanging out with my buddy Plumber.
You don't watch
And-
TV though.
I'll watch the football game.
Football game.
Yeah, but
Yep, especially
kinda-
if the Patriots.
We
won.
only watch
They don't-
football game now because
Yeah.
Jake likes football and we
Yeah.
like football.
My father will
but
turn
your
it on.
father had never. They never watch football. And
No.
How can you not watch football on Thanksgiving? That's like.
I didn't watch
What
football.
would you do?
You eat too much food, you
That's
watch
right.
football, and you pass out.
I
Like,
didn't
granted,
watch.
my family, like my aunts or my uncle, my aunt's husband, has no matter what sports are always on television.
Yeah.
Basketball's playing during
That's
Christmas.
that's obnoxious.
That's how my buddy is when I go home. There's
Yeah.
always sports on the TV. Him and his dad are watching or whatever. And I can't keep up with all the
No,
college
No,
ones.
I
It's
watch.
too much.
I watch football.
We go
That's
over to her
it.
uncle's and it's like golf.
NFL football.
I can't even keep up with like UFC stuff, and I love that stuff. I just can't keep up with it.
UFC
too much.
day.
There's
Yeah,
a
right.
reality show that looks actually quite interesting for UFC.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Are you talking about the Ultimate Fighter?
There's no
Maybe.
quite
I see
it,
commercials
no.
for it.
No,
It's
Been
if
on
it's-
for a while.
If
Have
it's
you
a
seen
reality show, no. You don't watch. That's dumb.
The Ultimate Fighter is a reality show.
Yeah.
Reality shows are sketchy because so many of them
Well-
aren't reality.
No, this is. I mean, the Ultimate Fighter is good because I mean, everybody's in the house, they're training. It's not a reality show where they're like,
drama and
the
all that
drama.
crap.
I mean, the drama is whatever.
It's a
it is.
documentary. I'd rather have seen
It's more of a documentary because the people are training to fight. And there's two teams and they're training and they fight each other and then one's out. It's a
I just want to
competition
see
show.
somebody eat somebody
Right,
else's
right.
ear off is all I want. Anyway,
Probably.
we'll worry about eating ears later.
Yeah.
Right now, go out, get yourself some
Let's worry
Cruzan.
about drinking rum right
Right.
now. Yeah.
These are beautiful,
all
beautiful
good.
spirits to use in a cocktail. Dark rum, think tiki cocktails. Light rum, pretty much any cocktail. I would highly encourage, and there are people who are big on
3 Mile
vodka.
Long Island iced tea.
Dude,
rum,
this
maybe?
anything, if it wasn't for the show, because I use vodka when needed for the show, when people call for it, but if I wanted to make a cocktail myself, vodka never comes into play.
No.
It is the biggest, and we got lots of vodka, but I do not find it an ingredient that you need to use ever.
It
You
doesn't-
can use this. It's better tasting. This
Vodka
has
doesn't
taste
add
to
the
it.
complexity that a lot of other
Right.
beers
It's
allow.
got nuances. I don't want nuances, man. I want a drink. I want something that's got some flavor to it.
Well,
so
we
I'm going
got
to use
some
this.
coming up.
We got a lot of
drinks coming
cocktails
up.
coming up. So we're going to go start our cocktails
We're
for the
gonna
week.
rock out with our cocktails out.
Go get yourself some collector's distiller. What is it called? It's the Distiller. Oh, my hand is over. Distiller's collection.
Distiller's
That's
collection,
what it looks like. So when you see it in the store, you know now it's
All
been
three?
reviewed.
All three
All
Distillers
three.
collection, yeah. Says,
Yep.
says right on the neck
They
of the
showed
bottle.
up
Oui.
from Cruzan for us to review in a 3-pack.
And they're really good. There's nothing wrong with any of these rums.
No.
I love Cruzan rum.
They're great.
Just in general.
And that's one of the other things people say. Well, how come you guys everything you always review is awesome? You never give any bad reviews. We've given a couple. However,
Yeah.
most people, smart people that make product, if they make a bad product, they don't send it to us to
Yeah,
review.
they don't want it to be reviewed. They just want it stock on the shelf.
Right.
Put, grind the marketing machine and try to sell it based on looks.
They
or
don't
some
want
other
people to
packaging or
need to
something.
look taste it because I'm not gonna taste this.
They don't want tasting reviews. They want, oh, this stuff's cool. We put it in this drink reviews. That's what they want.
I've declined
Yeah.
reviews because I knew stuff was garbage and I didn't even look at it. So just keep that in mind when you go, why do you always have good reviews? Not that you're asking that right now, but if you're
But
about
that,
to
and we're
type
both
it.
very agreeable people.
Right. We're going to go drink some rum. Go get these Glencairn glass at awesomedrinks.com
Awesome Drinks, yeah.
right now.
Yeah. Everything at Awesome Drinks.
Right. We have a new kit.
Stepper.
That comes. We have a bar starter kit. If you go to Awesome Drinks,
of
you can,
various sizes.
you can. Yeah, I'm gonna set up a kit for that too. That's why they were out. If you go to Awesome Drinks at the top where it has bundles and kits, there's a kit for people who want to be able to start mixing and get a mixer
or
and all the
even making
measuring
meth.
crap.
I mean, look at this. This is straight out of Breaking Bad.
Right. We'll use that.
Totally.
And then our next
Beaker.
cocktail. Good for hot chocolate. So that's it. That's Awesome Drink.com. No wait. What is that?
Everyday drinkers-
Speaker doesn't really talk a
You
lot.
should
No,
really
just so people can understand it, he said everydaydrinkers.com.
Because we're teaching you how to drink.